Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. This is episode 2, we're in 2204 and well, last time we made contact with the United Crescivillia Technocracy. I'm just going to call them the United Technocracy because I'm going to completely mangle that every single time I try and pronounce it. Let's get the game unpaused while I talk a little bit. So, they beat us to Fidelium, which is annoying because I really wanted it. They're currently colonizing it. It's got an amazing planet for us. We have our first colony being created over in Drugmar, which is going to be alright, but I really want to work on expanding our borders as soon as I can. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff that's got to come in the future. It's kind of tempting to get 2 more colony ships going for these, but they're only 20%. So while we can have colonies there, they're just not going to be as great until we get some kind of terraforming. This might be better. Tropical world, yeah, that one's going to be good. We've got 2 construction ships on the go. There's one over here which is just kind of waiting until we have enough influence to build another starbase, so we can start expanding our borders around this way. If I can, it'd be quite nice to box these guys in, but obviously we'll have to see how that goes. There's no fast way of getting
research
influence.
Concluded.
Oh, cool. Our next bit of research is done, and it's administrative AI. This is brilliant because it improves all of our research speeds, which I'm going to be really, really happy about. So following on from that, do we double down on the speed of our research in physics? See, this is why I wanted this bit down here, because we would have got another physics thing. We're going to get Venus, which is fine. And we've got one here, so it's going to be worth improving our research station output. That'd be 54 months, such a long time. But there's not a great deal we can do about that. Ooh, an abandoned amusement park. So this is down in Pagel, where the Wingspan Third Eye has been investigating an anomaly. The structures on Pagel 3A are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Wings of Ivory notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations we can learn much from. And to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Hans, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. So we get some society research from that, that's great, and some engineering research. If I bring the technology back up. So we've only got 144 engineering at the moment, that's going to catapult it pretty far forwards. Biodiversity is going to cut 7 months off the remaining time. So that's, well, nearly 7 months. So definitely a good thing for us. I was pretty certain it was actually going to do something with the amount of time remaining on engineering. Then again, it hasn't actually updated that either. Let's close it and go back in just to see. Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure there's a very specific way it ends up storing the research and using it in ticks as it goes through. But that's way beyond my knowledge set. Obviously,
System survey concluded.
Brilliant. We've completed our survey. Obviously, I haven't played any further in like offline or single player ones. I'm now focused solely on this, so any learning that I do is going to be through this game. It does mean that by the time you guys give me feedback, it'll probably be weeks and weeks out of date, or at least a number of episodes out of date. So apologies if it takes a while for me to take things on board, but I will take every bit of advice on board for future playthroughs. So at the moment, we're waiting for our influence to get enough so we can colonize Vimus. Then we'll come down and we'll do the same with Pagel. Our science ship's exploring down here, and then we'll like carry on round this area. And we've got one up having a look around Karagus. We've also still got an anomaly we're investigating in Dugmar, but that's going to be a number of days, probably
Construction
a good
project
year.
concluded.
Right, if all the construction is done here, I think it's going to be worth us heading up to Karagus, because that's got the best bet for a decent colony. In terms of alloys, we could get another science ship and another construction ship, but that might be overkill at this point. I think I'd rather save the alloys and fortify our borders more fully. In fact, let's have a look at our station over here. So to upgrade this, it'll take 200 alloys. We could totally do that. Obviously, there's a limit to the number of star bases we can have, but it might be worth us considering that, given it is directly on the border. It would also allow us to build a spaceport or like an anchorage and move our fleet down. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get this upgrading. Feels like it's a little bit early to be doing that, but I don't know. We've done it now. We can't undo it. That's the important thing. Right, let's have a look over here. This is still building. These are going to be a while until they get through. So we can mostly ignore them. I might get the other blocker clearing while we've got excess money. I say money, it's energy credits. Really, it's just, you know, power that we've harvested from the sun, or the various different suns. We can, using our own internal market, trade between the various different elements. Materials, food, consumer goods, and alloys. So I'm not too worried about it. We've got an excess of everything at the moment.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging.
Yeah, we'll move our fleet down. We're definitely not going to need it, but at least not for the immediate short term. But having it down here means it'll be in a better position for moving around to other places. I wonder, what governors are there? So there's an eager governor, there's... Okay, not really that interested in any of those. As we get more money, we could think about recruiting and dismissing, so that we can pick people skilled for very specific fields, such as the biology one that we've got for the society.
Anomaly found.
Cool. What's this anomaly? It's a hard one. Taken an extra 960 days because of that, but yeah, let's go for it. It'll take 900 to tick through it, but it's definitely worth it. Actually, you know what? Survey the system first, then you can go back and research this. Has that actually queued it up properly? Yeah. Because we want to get the system surveyed sooner rather than later. The influence is really what's going to be slowing us down in terms of the expansion that we want. I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here, and I want to go here so we can get a new colony. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 300 influence we're going to need. And we've only got 500 at the moment. Still, our ships are busy doing important things. So this might actually be a good point for us to speed things up. Ah, it was on... I must have accidentally hit the minus key. It was on the slow speed anyway.
Research concluded.
Society research is done. Brilliant. That's going to give us quite a nice boost. Pop growth speed. Probably useful. Extra unity. Yeah, let's go planetary unification. Extra unity is going to have a benefit for us. We'll be able to enact traditions faster. I do like that
Anomalous
idea.
readings registered.
Okay, we've got another one. This one's routine, so I think we'll just go ahead and do that.
System survey concluded. Horizons expanded.
Down here, Third Eye has finished their little survey mission. We'll have a survey here, and then come this way, and we'll bring it around further. I don't really care about this end bit. They're probably going to expand down that way, so we'll leave them to do their thing. But if we find something interesting down here, it might be worth us like hopping past their space in order to get to it. 66, nearly enough for us to get Venus done. Ooh, another tropical world.
Receiving transmission.
Non-aggression pact. Yeah, so about this. Their fleet power is a lot better than ours. Their economic power is equivalent. Their technology level is equivalent. We could make a bigger fleet, yes. Don't want to do that yet. What I'm thinking is if we form this, it's going to be draining our influence. We don't want that. So we're going to decline. And it's not because we want war with them. It's because I don't want to lose that influence. In fact,
Anomaly found.
as soon as the station is ready over there, we'll have a think about it. This is a routine anomaly. Let's investigate that while we're exploring the station. The system, not the station. Running on fast, you do tick up time a lot more quickly.
Receiving transmission.
Commercial pact, okay. So the commercial pact is not a bad idea. Except we're doing quite well in terms of these. Let's close this and we'll just have a look at our relative positions. Oh, we are doing much better than them. We are doing much better than them. Okay, we'll decline this for now. Again, mostly because I don't want to lose the influence. We want to get this starbase going here. And we're going to try and rush round as quickly as we can. We probably won't cut them off here, but if we can get to Pagel, then it'll be alright. If we can get all the way down to Ajam, it'll be amazing. FTL impact. So this is up at Kergorus. A massive crater on Kergorus 1A appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect the ship exited a hyperlane at maximum velocity, rammed the moon for reasons unknown, roughly 10,000 years ago. I mean, either they got yeeted out of hyperspace, or that was like some kind of horrible navigational failure. The wingspan thinking eye has picked up a residual subspace echoes near the crash, reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticulate field. but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Well, that gives us some physics research, which is always good.
Construction project concluded.
Right, let's pause. So the station over here has been finished. Let's have a think about what we can do. We can't upgrade it to a Starhold until we get Starhold technology, but we can put modules on it. And the modules are where things start getting a little bit interesting. If we have a shipyard, we can produce ships here. Great. If we have an anchorage, we can have a larger naval capacity. The first thing I want to do is I want to... Can I set the home base? So the home base is going to be Gurutran Station. So these will always consider this to be their home base. We can reinforce the fleet from anywhere else, so we don't need a shipyard here. We could get a trade hub though. Now, the collection range, is that based on star systems nearby? It might be. So if we build a trade hub, we'll get the benefit of this. It's not a huge amount of benefit. So let's see, what else could we do? Missile battery to defend ourselves a bit better. I think the anchorage is definitely going to be the one we want to do. In terms of defences, we've got 6 defence platforms that we could build. And we can also have various buildings. Okay, we're going to have a crew quarters. And over here we'll have an anchorage so we can improve our naval capacity. And probably a gun battery. So we're going to need another 100 alloys to do that. Let's sell a butt ton of food. So we're going to have an anchorage, and I think I'll go for the gun battery.
Construction project concluded.
Lovely stuff. Let's get ourselves a research station here. And Eyes of Honeydew on the Thinking Eye has gained a level. Survey speed is up, archaeology speed is up, research speed is up. These are all good things. That's down here. And funnily enough, they've actually just finished some research. So, Science Officer Wings of Ivory, who just gained level, reports that the luminous waves coursing through the ice that blankets Ajam 8 are of alien origin. Some ancient battle has deposited scattered wreckage from an alien fighter on the frozen planet, and only the exposed core of its main weapons remain intact. It seems this alien race used lasers somewhat more advanced than the ones currently in use by the harmed fleets, and the fizzling innards periodically discharge low-powered lasers into the ice of Ajam 8. The planet's harsh climate prevents the lasers from actually melting the ice, allowing the chilly matrix to act like a brilliant prism. Yeah, we can use that technology.
Research concluded.
So that gives us blue lasers straight away. Amazing. Wings of Ivory has also gained another level from that. That's a huge amount of experience. So in terms of technology, we're still carrying on with our research station. That's where we want to be spending things. Oh, look at this. That tropical world is going to be amazing. Now, I don't know how many lanes ahead we can see, but I think if we explore around this way first, that's going to be the right thing to do. Primus Blackburn X-Tac has leveled up. Hooray! That is our leader. Now, the different things that you see down here, I realised this the other day. That's actually controlled by doing control and the various number pads. So if you select a ship and do control on the number, it will add them down here, and then you can just click on them, see them, or get like a little view.
Construction
of
project
them.
concluded.
Potentially very handy. The Venus construction has finished. We're still waiting on influence before we do much else. But for now, this is a pretty good place. I'm going to move you down
System
here.
survey concluded.
Just so that we're ready to claim Pagol.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, an easy anomaly. Alright, we'll go ahead and get that. Yeah, you've got another couple of things that you're going to be looking through. With those anomalies. And we can do another tradition. So we're going to get the research station output improved. We're going full technology this time. Which probably means we shouldn't have that research agreement. It's not really going to be beneficial for us. But we'll try it and we'll see how we do. How is the station doing? It's still building. It's got the crew quarters. That's good. Ooh. So this is down in Ajam. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into stable orbit around Ajam 1. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they've long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. There's definitely the potential for more research there. I bet they're not even going to colonize that tropical world. That's so annoying. Frustrating in the extreme. So, actually, one thing I was thinking, let's do this now. We're going to turn off auto generate, and we're going to make a new design for corvettes. This is going to be an interceptor, and we're going to go for those blue lasers. Pew pew pew. Now, lasers, hang on, let me put that back. The interface sometimes is frustrating. They do less shield damage, but they do more armor damage. So you would probably normally want to mix and match with mass drivers to ensure that you're not completely gimping what you're doing. Me, I like producing just one type, like double down on what you think you're good at. With the mass drivers themselves, certainly the small ones damage 5 to 16, 8 to 21. So even at half, even just doing like 10 damage, they're still okay. That's how much of a step up those blue lasers are. Over here, I think we'll go armor. In fact, no, we'll do 2 armors and a deflector. There's a lot of power going into these. In fact, let's get more deflectors. We could go full deflectors, actually. We take that off. Yeah. Let's do it like this. We'll try and save resources. This is a reasonable setup, I think. This is going to be the Deformer. We'll have it so it auto upgrades the components to the latest version. And now I want to see, can we retrofit? I need the fleet manager.
In the fleet manager, we can create templates for our military fleets.
Yes, we can.
As our fleets grow in size, these templates make it easier to quickly order replacements for any losses they may have sustained.
So I've told them that we want to retrofit it for the Deformer class. And now I think if I send it to upgrade, yeah, they will go back to the shipyard and they will do that. Damn it, they're coming in here. And that means they're going to claim this. Yeah, there they go.
Research concluded.
There is no point in us sticking around in here. Okay, we can build a nebula refinery which would produce 6 materials. Let's get new research. Improved hull sounds very nice. Or ceramo-metallic armor. Let's go for the better hulls. So we have to decide if we're going to declare war on these guys. We could certainly eliminate this before it has a chance to finish. But I don't think we want to do that yet. I think we'll abandon this part of the galaxy and we'll focus all our attentions to the north. Which is a shame because that's a really lovely looking world. We will keep exploring down here though, because there might be someone else worth finding. But it means that the next place we actually claim is going to be up here. It also means that I want to get this upgraded. Because we are inevitably going... Yeah, look at that. They did that so quickly. Murder Fidget has been fully upgraded. Great. Right. In Drugmar 4, colossal space battle occurred in high orbit some 600,000 years ago, with ships from at least 5 different fleets participating. One of the fleets belonged to the Cybrex, although the vast majority of orbital debris seems to have come from other participants.
Situation log updated.
So that's given us a special project to work on. I'm going to bring these guys down to the front lines, effectively. Let's have a look at the situation logs. So for the Cybrex, we've got the battle debris. It'll take 180 days for science ship to do. So yeah, let's get that underway now. You're supposed to be doing that. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. No point in you staying there. Let's pull you back this way.
System survey concluded.
It's a lovely survey, but it's not going to be any use to us. It's on the other side of the technocracy.
Construction project concluded.
Okay. The starbase has been upgraded. Gun battery, an anchorage, and crew quarters. We don't need to send people far away in order to actually get them looked after. And if we have this one set up to be a star base, oh sorry, a shipyard, then we can also retrofit over here, which will probably be beneficial. Not long, and then we'll be able to claim this system. Although actually, how many more? Really, we should start moving on and exploring beyond there. You know what? I should get another colony ship on the go, because that is going to take us a while. So colony ship we need 127 more alloys. Let's sell 1, 2, 3, 4. That will give us an up. And then by the time it's ready, we'll definitely have this ready to colonize. And it won't be long until Dogmar Prime is ready for us to start doing stuff with as well.
Research concluded.
What have we got? 0G laboratories. That's going to affect here. That's going to affect there. And that's it for the moment, but it's still great. Quantum theory could be worth doing. Really kind of double down on it all. 37 months, sure. We're going to get that monthly Unity pickup shortly. And in fact, you... Oh, we need 42 more alloys? Well, we can get them easily enough. Let's claim a new place.
Special project concluded.
So after analysing the debris left behind from the battle, we've learnt that 4 alien empires, contemporary with Cybrex, pooled their forces together in a desperate attempt to halt the advancing fleets of the machine consciousness. Judging by the small amounts of Cybrex debris that was produced by the battle, they were not successful. So we get a Cybrex artifact from that, and we get some engineering research. Now the Cybrex, there's 6 artifacts for us to find potentially dotted around. And actually, if you're now at a loss for what to do, let's survey there, then there, then there, and we'll send you around that arc. Because as fun as this is exploring down here, really we need to look at the areas we're going to be able to move into.
Construction project concluded.
Hey, right. In we go. We've got 2 construction ships here, so let's get them. 1 going there. 1 going here. And as soon as the colony ship is ready, we'll bring that across as well. Okay, pause that. Planetary unification has been done. Let me just close this. So, Kegros 3. Oh, we just finished analysing that with the starship. Okay, so Kegros 3 was originally the homeworld of the Indamac, another victim of the relentless expansion of the Cybrex. The planet was bombarded from orbit until the Indamac offered their surrender. Cybrex warforms then descended to the surface, initiating a program to exterminate the population that would last for 3 years. Along with 7 billion Indamac, this also resulted in the destruction of an estimated 97% of the planet's biodata. Wow.
Situation log updated.
Okay. We also got new research for planetary unification. Off-world trading company. Pretty good idea. Extra administrative capacity. That's going to help as we expand because we are getting quite expansive. Let's do adaptive bureaucracy for now. And in fact, let's have a look back on the homeworld. We've got another place available here. Let's get some admin offices. We'll turn consumer goods into admin capacity. think that's all we needed to be doing for the moment. Do you feel like I've forgotten or missed something? Oh yeah, the special product. There we go. That'll finish in 180 days.
Construction project concluded.
Lovely. VMAS space has been upgraded. So for this one, I'm tempted to turn it into a trade hub and a shipyard. So we're going to need to sell some food. And over here, we'll think about what we could get. Maybe a nebula refinery. This one's not going to be primarily a weapons base.
Construction project concluded.
Lovely, these are coming along nicely.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, well our construction ships are basically going to be sat kind of waiting until we have somewhere else to go. Can't believe they cut me off. Well, no, I can't believe they cut me off there. It's just annoying. Won't be long until we can get a new tradition out, actually. Colony ship has just been created. Off you go, fair crew. Scientist Eyes of Green has leveled up. Yay! These guys are really pulling their weight.
Concluded.
Okay, the Karagas 3 project has been done. So the biosphere has only now started recovering from the Cybrex invasion 600,000 years ago. We found the overgrown ruins of a Cybrex factory, where Indomark slaves were forced to assist the demise of their own species by building war machines. When their extermination program was reaching completion, the Cybrex disassembled the remaining slave workers and dismantled the factories. Although they initially maintained a significant mining operation on the planet, the Cybrex appear to have later withdrawn from the entire system for unknown reasons. Great, bit more physics research and another artifact. Now I don't know the benefit of us getting these artifacts, but I'm assuming that there's some kind of thing that we'd be moving towards with it. So the thinking eye, you're doing nothing now, so we could send you down and round these ones. Or actually, we could expand a bit further out. Let's go there. The sooner we push this way, the safer we'll be, I think.
System survey
looks
concluded.
like a black hole. That survey's going to be down at Yamal. Okay, you've got enough to be doing for now. Carry on moving over.
Initial colonization phase complete.
Way! We got our first colony, Dogma Prime.
Anomaly found.
Okay, well let's deal with these one at a time. So it's not going to be a self-sufficient colony for a while. In terms of population and what they can do, it will grow, but we're gonna have to nurture it over time. I think probably getting one of each district initially is going to be the right thing to do, but that's going to take time and resources. So we'll start with a food one, because, well, actually, do we want to start with food? Let's start with the generator district. Yeah, and that'll do in terms of investment. Okay, there's an anomaly over here. It's a routine one. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of the planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. Signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Well, let's find out. So that's on Landis 1, which is up here. And our governor, Beak of Magenta, who's governing the whole Inara sector, has gained a level. That's pretty cool. I'm going to move our construction ship onto there. Here's our new colony ship coming in. Yeah, we've got plenty of resources, it's just influence that we're really lacking. It's a mummified pilot. Okay. Mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species has been found drifting in high orbit. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet, and maybe a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. A study of the corpse has provided some interesting data.
Receiving transmission.
Okay, let's have a look. Defense Pact. We would not want to drag your empire into a conflict, but it's clear we'd benefit from joining together against possible threats. Yeah, let's decline that because I'm probably going to be the biggest threat. I thought they had a space station here. Or did they just lay claim to it and then... Oh, maybe we can't see it unless we've actually got someone in there. That would make sense. Encounter in Elgor. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in Elgor. These strange objects have been flagged beta aliens. Okay, well that's not great. We're definitely going to get that research. We can do that in 6 months. And that will give us some influence, assuming we do it before they do.
Construction project concluded.
Over here, let's get... Requires the system to be inside a nebula for that, of course. Resource silos. Disruption field generator. That's not a bad plan. Now we'll get crew quarters. We'll keep it non-militarized. I think that's going to be the right thing to do. And there is the new tradition. So we've been pushing down with the Discovery one. I'm going to keep on this. We could, of course, start another one up. But having more research alternatives is going to fit with what we're trying to do, I think. Yeah, we've got a nest builder there. And the sooner we find out where these guys are, the better. Certainly it's going to be quite a cramped universe.
Quantization complete. Opening comms.
Migration treaty proposal. Harm people should not be prisoners in the Han society. Alright, do we want to allow that? It'll take away some of our influence. Let's again have a look. Oh, we're slightly behind them now. That's down to economic strength more than anything. Sure, why not? I can get behind that. How long until... 4 months until we get this language sorted. Colony ship is going in. And in fact, thinking about it, I should probably get another one on the go. That'll be 13 more. So one thing that we can do is we can go to the expansion planner.
In the expansion planner, we find nearby habitable planets that may present opportunities for colonization. We can build colony ships and issue them orders directly from this screen.
Which will list off the best places for us to go. E02, we've already got someone on their way there. Ajum 4A we can't actually get to. Oh man. Atmospheric hallucinogen. That's kind of funny. We'll get this colonized using... Wait, we could do it with their one? No, we don't want to do it with their one. So that's an interesting one, actually. Let me just back out of this. So Kegaris 2, we've got someone on the way there.
The planets and sectors screen provides an overview.
Drogmar 3. It should be habitable for us. Right, yeah, so it's got a high habitability because there is a population that we could use to do it. That's what it's saying. Do we want to integrate them into our empire that much? I think probably not. So we'll do this. We're not specifically xenophobes, but knowing that we're going to be declaring war on them, I don't really want insurgents right on our front lines. Okay, is this surveyed yet? Not quite.
Construction project concluded.
Only 2 more places and then we'll be able to get it. Starbase has finished its construction. So VMAS is actually producing a colony ship over here. I wonder where it's getting the people from. I guess that's not really a question. Not a question that needs to be answered. It's good that it picks one that's closest to the area.
An alien empire has established communications.
Ah, damn it. Okay, so they got communication before we did. Ooh. So the thinking I was forced to return to Drogmar, which is all the way down here, from Elgor, because it's within the borders of the associated Netraxi stars. After successfully translating their language, we've established communications. Okay, so we did that and we get the influence from it. That's good. Are the xenophobic isolationists? They're very cute. After much deliberation, I've been authorized to speak with you on behalf of the associated Netraxi stars. We built a peaceful system of government that operates under the supervision of a council led by Coordinator Gruturel. Your alien influence is not welcome here, and we would prefer it if you kept your distance. They're pacifists and xenophobes. You'll find yourself no match for us. Oh wow, yeah, that is well in their area.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Okay, so let's pause this. They will come back. They're not going to be lost. They're not going to be hurt. But it does kind of limit what we can do. We're going to have to claim this as soon as we can. There's only one more planet to go.
System survey concluded.
Right, we need just a few more of these. Just a few more, 2 more, geez. Alright, we'll... claim that. The thinking eye is missing. The inner eye, you can go up this way, survey that, and then go round these bits. This builder, you can come across to here. It'll be useful having it around so we can potentially build more things up on our main front.
Anomaly found.
Oh, great. Always up for researching anomalies while out in space. How do these guys stand up in terms of...
Construction project concluded.
Okay, they're actually just a little bit underneath us. Since we've expanded, we're doing a lot better. So we want to get... You can build that there. And then we'll think about the other places nearby. The Jobu's third eye survey of the asteroid is temporarily halted as the probe is caught by an errant gravitational anomaly. The probe manages to transmit some data before it's brutally crushed by the extreme forces that completely dissipate soon after. Well, yeah, at least no one got hurt. It doesn't sound cool at all. So we've got still plenty of places we can colonize, we can get to. I was just thinking, Karagus probably wasn't the best. Right, this not construction ship. This colony ship, when it's done, we're going to want to send it up here. Because I think the ocean world is going to be
Research concluded.
better for us. We've got quantum theory, hooray! Alright, let's have a look. Better options as well. Better combat rolls, that seems alright. Improved deflectors seems like the next best thing for us though. So we'll get those. I want to have a look at the expansion planner.
Construction project concluded.
So, Kagros is 60% for us. That's really what I wanted. Where's the construction project being finished? Up here. That's fine. That's on the border. We don't care about that. soon as Vilnius Station is done. There we go. Colony ship, no, you're gonna actually go up this way. I know you were all really excited about coming to Dwogmar, but this place is pants for us. I really wish we could colonize that, but we can only get ones inside our own area. We've got enough influence that we can build another. What are you doing? Oh, the Thinking Eye's made it back. Great. Let's start surveying down this way. We've got enough influence that we could build another starport as soon as we're ready.
System survey concluded.
And this would be a good one down here, but our surveys are all going on down in this neck of the woods. You've got further to go, that's fine. You carry on exploring down there. Ooh. An odd factor. A group of investigators have found a hidden factory on Dwogmar Prime. The building in its state of decay tells of an old civilization, one that excelled at constructing things that stood the test of time. Our population would easily be able to use the facility to add to the colony's production output. Sure.
Research concluded.
Let's do this research. Corvette hull points. Perfect. Let's go mining station output up. Our research feels like it's progressing along at a decent pace. I wanted to actually have a look at Dwogmar Prime. Odd factory worker jobs. Yeah, so I'm not seeing the odd factory job listed. I'm curious as to what it actually does. But I suppose we'll need someone in there. What's the bubbling swamp do? Oh, gas extraction wells. Well, regardless, let's have a think. We're going to want a mining district. Let's get one of those. We're going to want one of these as well. And we can't really get a city district just yet, but that's okay. Dwogmar Prime has got low stability. Population approval rating is low. Overcrowding, low amenities, and crime. Well, I don't think it's going to be overcrowding. There's plenty of stuff available. Question is, why is the population approval rating so low? Okay, let's have a look. What can we do? We could distribute luxury goods. That might help. Why are you unemployed? Could be because he's a specialist just without a specific area. Wait, he's Is he a planetary defense specialist? Let's get some luxury goods. The population is growing, so that's fine. The stability being low, I don't know if there's going to be anything that we can really do. Hopefully we'll just have to... We could declare martial law. But no, we'll leave it alone for a bit. Tempted to bring the fleet back here. I don't think it'll affect anything, but if there's any piracy going on, then that's also not going to be good. Ooh. And we have our first faction. So a new faction's recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape. Led by scientist Eyes of Honeydew, they call themselves the National Involvement Committee. Their members lobby for national focus on financial growth and stability through peaceful means. Disgruntled faction would be a source of trouble, and one that's happy would be useful. We've got another one for extreme centralization of political and military power. And we've got another for the advancement of sciences. Okay. 3 different factions have declared themselves, and with that, we are unfortunately out of time for the day. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We've had quite a lot happen, but I think we're doing all right with this. We're up to 2211, so making good progress through the game. As always, if you have enjoyed these videos, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Stellaris. See you soon.